Well, hello guys, my name is Glatose and today I'm bringing to you another of my games that I had played sometime in the past. Well, what is the special about this game is that we will play a free-for-all match with 75 population cap. If you remember, most of you remember I guess, 55 population cap was normally the population cap of campaigns. But of course campaigns are special. When you are playing with low population caps such as 55, usually games take too long to complete. This here won't be the case, so you don't need to worry about this. Um, but yeah, I think it's very interesting to watch this kind of games, to watch different games than usual, because you can see here that you need different strategies for different kind of games. So what you do in this kind of situations, I have played some matches with a low population cap. I once played a match that had 25 population. I think it was on Steam, and I somehow cheated and choose the Goth, so of course I win. But you see here that this won't be the case because we are playing with random civilization. Let's present the players and we will talk a little more about this kind of games. This is me, Glatuse, at my favorite color. As I said before, this was a random civilization choice, and you see that I have Vikings. Now, Vikings is not a so good civilization in land maps such as Arena. We are playing at Arena. It is a naval civilization. It don't really have any good perks for land. Of course, the infantry of Vikings has more hit points, but they lack some how it's called, yes, some advantages in their barracks such as Harbalier. Anyway, you see here this is a standard fast castle procedure. Okay, so this is the blue player present as the Aztecs. Now, Aztecs are very good against my civilization because, of course, they have Jaguar warriors and elite Jaguar warriors. This is their special, their unique unit that is pretty good against infantry. You see here that the blue player did almost failed to lure his board. His board ran away, so he had to come here and kill it. Now he's harvesting the meat, but the villagers have to do all this way. If this happens to you, don't panic. Choose another villager, a villager that has full health points, and just lure the board back to your base. You don't have to kill it that far from a town center or a mill. Anyway, yes, this is the blue player, Svlada 5. Playing as the Aztecs, a very good civilization with good economy boosts. If he managed to take some relics, the relics produce 33 more gold. And yes, I think that I would certainly prefer his civilization than mine. Anyway, and here is Britons. Now Britons is an archer civilization, as you know. Their archers have more range as they advance through the ages. It's also, I think, a good civilization for land maps such as Arena. Anyway, you see here that we all have been to the feudal age. You see here our score and our population. Um, and you see here that I have gone out and won some relics because I was the last to go to the castle age, to the feudal age, if I if I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but anyway, the point is that I am afraid that I won't be able to gather any relic. So I'm thinking that I should hold them, or at least some of them, and then go and pick them up. Now, have in mind that in free-for-all matches that are not diplomacy, it's not possible to make allies, and especially if it's arena, it's very important to gather some relics because they provide you a little bit extra of gold that stockpiles as time goes by, and so you have more gold necessary uh, for for you. So what is a good wait a minute here. Oh, I am sorry guys, but this is an open diplomacy map. Yes, I don't know. I hadn't noticed it. Um, we, we could also have a light victory if I see that correctly here. Anyway, I surely hadn't noticed it before. Maybe because at the end of the game there will be only one winner. I'm not telling you who will be. You will see it. I'm not spoiling anything. But yeah, for some reasons I am allied. Oh no, I'm enemy. Uh, okay. So you see here that the red player has come with some crossbowmen that have much more extra range. You see here that he knows what he is doing. He has 4 crossbowmen, 5 now. He has upgraded their attack first. This is what you do when you have ranged units. And he has also his scout cavalry here and a spearman in case some scouts or a knight come to kill his unit. So he's pretty prepared. He's building here a monastery and he will probably collect these relics. So I didn't manage to take these relics as my own, but because he's here and trying to free these 2 relics, I managed to take this relic. And also the blue player you see here, and don't forget that the Aztecs are also an infantry and monk civilization, has managed to take 1, and I think he's going for the 2nd relic. You see here that the uh, red player is guarding it, but I will manage to kill him. No. Wow, but with a good micro, I don't know if he's micro him or something. No, he didn't manage to put the relics into his walls. So as you can see, the relic is here, and the red player is coming to take this relic. Here comes another monk. Well, and he manages to take the relic with only 2 health. This is because the scout is on standing ground, so he didn't attack the monk. So now, as you saw, we have pretty even relic collection, if you would say. Blue has 2 relics, red has 2 relics right here, and I have 1 relic. So I think it's pretty okay. And now the red player has come here. This is natural because he is the first in score. I am the second in score, so he's going against me, and you see that he's going to attack. Now, before he attacks, let me tell you something about how you play these games. If it's a free-for-all match, it's true that I haven't played in teams, locked teams yet, but if it's a free-for-all match like this, what I usually do is produce all my population in villagers, gather as much uh, resources as I can, and if something happens such as this, I just kill some of my villagers and build some military units. Of course, as you can see here, I wasn't prepared because I had the most villagers. I still have them, 69. Now they are dropping because the red player is killing them. And I have 1, 2, 3 town centers, as you have seen. Pretty castle age. But I don't have any military units. Now I'm building a castle here. What I should really build was some cavalry in order to kill this battery run and pick some of the crossbowmen, or at least push them back. But anyway, you see here that now I am building my barrack, and I also build the siege workshop. I don't know if I will produce an onager here, a mangonel, sorry. Because at this point of the game I wasn't such experienced. Yeah, usually if you see the experienced players playing, the first thing they do if they are against battery rams and crossbowmen or any kind of archers, they attack with mangonels. This is what they do. So here, you see that I have a mangonel. I drive out the battery rank with my villagers and put 2 other villagers to close my walls. And you see here that even if I was under pressure with a castle drop here, because the blue player was distracted, the red player was distracted by the blue player. Oh, great on mangonel shot here. You see, the blue player lost 2 of his units, and you see here that because I had more wheels, I managed to go to the Imperial Age. Now all 3 players are in the Imperial Age. Now you see here that the red player has a lot of military units. As you can see here, he has 35 military units and 39 villagers. You will see that in a short while he will begin to drop at score, because when you have so little military units, they are not little concerning the population, but little total, you can't do that much damage. But if you have a lot of villagers, you can collect a lot of resources, and so your score goes up. You see here that I created some siege rams. They are not protected by anything, and I will go for this castle. I'm not, of course, concerned about this longbowman, but this spearman can do, of course, with not with the castle. The castle is not shooting at me, but they can do a lot of damage. I have a market here. I think I know why this is for. To be honest, when I was attacked from red, I thought that this is it for me. I'm going to die. But before I die, I'm going to leave a market here so the blue player can trade and collect gold and be in advantage against the red player. Of course, as you see, this is not really necessary anymore because I managed to hold here, or to be most precise, the red player decided to go against blue, so I'm still alive. Now good on other shots. The red player is microing good enough, but if you are against, 4 onagers, you can't really do enough. And now the blue player, from inside his goals, he is shooting with trebuchets. You see here that we are in Imperial Age. He's shooting at the castle. So yeah, the blue player managed to defend himself really well. And you see here that I'm building some watchtowers. Of course, they won't remain watchtowers for much long. I think that the Vikings are getting guard towers. So yes. And you see here that I have 54 villagers. So this is my strategy, guys. This is my strategy if you are playing games like that. Stay in the back, collect as many resources as possible, have full villagers, and then then at some point kill some villagers. They have done their job. It's okay. Build some military and go and attack. Now the red player has managed to pick some onagers, but here comes a little warriors. They have 6 pierce armor, as you can see. So they can manage themselves. They can handle some archers. And the red player is falling back. You see here this is my resources. Let's take a look at other players. Now the blue player has a lot of gold. Maybe this is also because of the 2 relics and the bonus relic collection rate for the Aztecs. And here, look at the red player has the less resources of the 3 players. And this is because he don't have a lot of villagers. He has the less villagers in the game, although he had the most military, but he didn't manage to do anything good. Here I think I collected some gold. I had the town center here, and I'm going for these goals that are between me and the blue player. And you see here that the blue player has managed to destroy this town center, and now he will gather this gold and this stone as well. And he is raiding. This is good. Now I think that Eagle warriors are an excellent raiding unit for this kind of games, because only with like 10 of them you can go around and basically raid everyone quickly and efficiently, and be able to hold most of the map. Now the blue player is building some Jaguar warriors. I really like Jaguar warriors, but I don't see the point because the red player has not seen anything that I'm building for. You see here that I have some cavaliers here. Don't forget that Vikings gets only cavalier. So I don't know why he's building Jaguar warriors. Maybe he thought that because I'm Vikings, I would have infantry units. Here you see that my cavaliers do okay, I guess, against the eagle warriors. It was an even trade, if you could say, but I had a guard tower here as well. And I'm going back out again with 71 villagers, and I will try to collect this gold. Now I'm building some guard towers. Now in Age of Conqueros, we're playing Age of Conqueros at Vubli. you will see that players don't build that much towers. This is because towers are considered weak and they are only useful in defending in early stage of the game. Or of course if you are going for a very nice split here, a very nice split. Now the red player has surely micro knowledge. You see here his micro skills are perfect. He didn't take a hit, I think. He didn't take a hit. And he managed to take down 2 siege onagers. Now this was pretty good of him. This was pretty good. And he's out here trying to prevent the blue player from building a forward base here. Now of course they are fully. Are they full? I think they're not fully upgraded. They lack some armor upgrades, but they are fully upgraded in their attack and rage arbalest, so they can attack onagers from far behind. And here they come. See how quickly they kill 6 villagers. And I'm here, as I said. I built some guard towers. Guard towers, as I said before, in general towers, are considered a good choice if you are going for a tower rush early in the game, or if you want to defend against a tower rush. This was an okay hit, but in general I think that these arbalests have paid off. They have killed at least 4 siege onagers, and siege onagers cost a lot. Don't only count how much it costs to produce one onager. You should only consider always, and also consider how much it takes to build a mangonel to become a siege onager. And now here the blue player is coming with some eagle warriors. Yes, and eagle warriors is the best answer to this problem. Oh, this was a good another shot. And you see here that if you have problems with archers, and you are Aztecs, use your little eagle warriors and some siege onagers. Now I think that taking into consideration these 3 civilizations that are on this map, I think that the Aztecs are the best civilization to have, because they have an answer for anything. They have an answer for for archers, so they have an answer against the Breton guy, and of course they have an answer for me. You see here that I built a forward guard tower in order to prevent blue player from taking these resources. He came out with his trebuchet, but I am coming with 4 cavaliers. Maybe this is all I have. Yes, 5 cavalry, 2 monks, and I take them down. So the blue player didn't pay attention. Of course he is fighting here with the red player. Maybe he will manage to take down this castle. And I have also come here. I destroyed this monastery with my cavaliers, and now I have collected the 2 relics of the red player. So I'm in a much more better position here that I was in before. And you see here that I'm still much more ahead in villagers. Of course I'm not fighting. I just have like 5 cavalry. And you know, I'm going around and harassing people. I built here some guard towers again, because why not? And I'm just harassing the blue player and the red player if I can. And I think I'm playing smart. I leave them to fight each other while I am stockpiling resources. You see here my resources. You see here the blue player resources and the red player resources. So I am much more ahead in resources. Of course, this is because I have much more villagers and no military units, so I haven't spent them. Now, because of the range, I don't think that Oxygeners from themselves will do anything good. The red players surely need his little eagle warriors. They're not fully upgraded. They don't have Gallard Wars, if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Oh, this was a good shot. And you see here that here is there is an open conflict, an open war between the red and the blue player. The blue player has come out. Now, what you do in this situation, you might ask? Well, in a situation like that, the red player who has a disadvantage could go for some champions, and behind champions there would be the arbalest. Much more better choice could be some paladins, but of course then there is an easy response from the Aztec player. He will produce a Harbalier. So yeah, if this is also a good choice to use some scout cavalry, light cavalry, sorry, to take down the siege onagers. But as long as the blue player has a little eagle warriors, the red player will be always in a disadvantage. So he has to build some champions. Oh, no, this was wrong. He had the chance to go in his base, pass by this castle and go for the economy. This would be devastating. Devastating for the red player. Anyway, you see here that I have come this far. I'm taking this gold now. If the blue player will leave me take his gold, I will take it. I have no problem here. Anyway, yeah, so as long as the blue player has a little eagle warriors, there is really nothing the red player can do, except of course building some champions and attacking. But I know that because he's low in resources, let's go use the resources. He don't have the right amount of gold to reach the technologies from the militia and have champions, because now I guess that he has only militia. He didn't produce any military units here, infantry units. So he will have to upgrade his militia to champions, and this costs gold. And of course, don't forget the upgrades. Now here, what I'm doing, as you will see, is that I use some petards. I came here. I will take down these onagers with my cavaliers, and I have come for the relics. You see here that the red player came to distract me, to kill me. The blue player saying no petards, but I don't see why not. I don't really see why not. In this case, when you want a surprise attack, this is the best. Now the red player has come here with a very big army, a lot of arbalest, some little longbowmen, and of course cavaliers. They will take down my villagers and my towers, but I have achieved my goal. I have collected the 2 more relics. Now I have the 5 relics of the game, and you see here that this is a standard victory, so I can win by a relic. I hadn't noticed this. So I quickly reject one relic, and I was in a surprise because this is a common mistake. You might thought when you are playing the game that this is a conquest victory, um, but it isn't in many cases because maybe the host has forgotten to do so. And you see here that I'm saying that we can build wonders to win. The blue player says, "Okay, you do it if you want," and I'm like, "No, I won't do it. I will just take this relic and put it back in my monastery and have a relic victory if I want to do that." Uh, you see here that the red player has come for me. I have come out, I have cleaned these trebuchets, and now I have collected this the relic as, for the second time here, and I'm going for a relic victory too. And to be honest, I think this is a much better way to end this kind of games, because otherwise they are taking so much longer. But yeah, I hadn't noticed that you can go on win by relics or by wonders. You see here that I have my cavaliers. I'm coming to take down the archers using also some elite skirmishers, but the red player had more units. He has managed to take this victory, and he has trebuchets. But as I said here, you see here that I have killed some villagers, and now I am going to produce as much units as I want. I have a lot of resources. You see here how much resources I got. I have much more resources than my enemies, and I am able to defend myself and spam as many units as necessary in order to kill them, to defend my relic victory and kill the enemy units. And of course, at this stage, my the two other players are smart enough. They know that they have to combine their forces and go against me in order to win. Here comes the blue player with a trebuchet and a lot of pikemen. Now, you will notice he has come with pikemen because he had seen my cavaliers. I'm doing a pretty move, a smart move here. I use my cavalry to go around, take this trebuchet and take down this onager, and then I'm retreating. And I'm using my skirmishers that have elite bonus against the pikemen to take them down. So I think that I'm defending really well here. Almost half the time has passed by now, as you can see here. We are at almost 100 years, and my enemies are going for an extra attack. Now I have take these cavaliers. I have come here to take for a surprise attack to also take down any siege, because I had seen this castle and I know that he would produce trebuchets here. I have done my work and now I am retreating back. So it's like a guerrilla war for me now. I am just defending and I'm going any place that I can and disrupt my enemy before he reaches my base. Here come a little eagle warriors and pikeman, Little Eagle Warriors for the skirmishers, and pikeman for the cavaliers. Now this is a very good combination, a very good combination for my enemy. Yeah, he is playing really well, and I think that you see here that he managed to take down most of my units, but as I said before, I'm fighting just outside of my base, and I have a lot of resources, and I can just spam as much units as I want in order to take down my enemies. You see here that the red player has come with some skirmishers and some harbaliers. I am responding, you see here, with champions. Yeah, because champions is the best answer to trust units. The blue player is coming again. Same combination, and also siege onager and battling ram. Before that, the blue player came with no siege units, which was a mistake from him. And you see here that they have managed to, by numbers, to take me down. But you see that it is like 23 years now. I can hold. I have like 5 castles surrounding my monastery. So I'm like, yeah, bring it on. And I'm managing to defend myself pretty well, I think. Here the red player is calling GG. I'm calling also GG. There are 4 years left. Here comes again the blue player. And here the blue player is saying bad GG, no petards. The red player disagrees. I also disagree, of course, because I won by using Peter to collect the relics. Of course, at this point, didn't know that we had the option of relic victory, but whatever. So, yeah, this was the game. I hope that you like it. Let's watch some of the achievements. You see here that I had most units killed. Maybe this is because of the latest parts of the game, of the later part of the game when I was defending. You see here that I had the most units collected of all the resources. This was because at some point I have like 55, not 55, 75 villagers. So I had maxed my population with villagers. You see here, and because of that I had managed to do the most research counts. The most research is because I had much more resources. You see here, villager high 75, 53, 53 and 41. So I think that if you can do it, if you can turtle yourself in these low population cap games and just gather resources, it is a pretty good strategy. And you see here that I had the most relic collection. This is because at some point I gathered like 4 relics and 3 relics, and then 2 more, so I went to 5 relics. But in general I think that the blue player had the better raid collection because he was Aztecs, of course. Yeah, and so this was it for today, guys. I hope that you like this game. Don't afraid to play a little different games than usual. It's always good to play Black Forest and Arena and Arabia, but play also something different. Play different maps and play with different settings because it makes you also a better player. Because for example, in this case, you could see much more clearly how important is economy, and because we had not so much military units, you also saw how important it is to micro. So yeah, I think that by playing with different settings, you get a little different experience that make you a better player. So don't afraid to do that also, and thank you for watching and seeing you at another of my presentations. Goodbye.